Hey guys, we typically get on most days either a Chaos Gate or a World Boss. And on server time, Wednesday and Sunday, that's a little bit different because on Wednesday we get nothing, no World Boss or Chaos Gate. And on server time Sunday, we get both a Chaos Gate and a World Boss. And typically on these days, you're pretty much only allowed to do one of each thing that spawns that day. So for example, on Monday, we get a Chaos Gate. So you're only allowed to do one Chaos Gate and get the rewards for one of those Chaos Gates. Even if you go into additional Chaos Gates, you're not going to get any more rewards. Same with Tuesday for World Boss. You can only go and do one World Boss that day. If you killed more World Bosses, you're not going to get any additional rewards. But there's actually a special time in the day that you can go do Chaos Gate or World Boss and get an extra reward that day. It doesn't work every single day, and unfortunately, it doesn't work for every single region either. I know, it's a little bit unfair, but unfortunately, not every region is going to be equal in this because of daylight savings. So at the moment, NA West, that is the only region that will be able to double dip pretty much all year round. NA East, unfortunately, at this moment right now, cannot double dip because of daylight savings. EU, however, is able to double dip at the moment because of daylight savings. Before daylight savings, they weren't. So right now, April 16th, right? EU is able to double dip, NA West is able to double dip, and NA East is not able to double dip. South America, unfortunately, I don't know anybody that plays in South America, so I haven't been able to ask anybody, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So go ask around in your region if they know if they can double dip. But yes, not every server, not every region is made equal and can double dip at all times of the year. Unless you're NA West, then you're one of the lucky ones and can. But typically, you only get one reward per day. But if you go in an additional time at this special time in the day, you will get an extra reward for that event that day. And that time is going to be when the server resets. So let's say you go and do, it's like a Thursday, right? You go and do a Chaos Gate on Thursday during the day. Let's say you do it at, I don't know, 1 a.m. PST server time. Perfect. We've done our Chaos Gate that day, and you don't have any more Chaos Gates to do that day. But server reset happens at 3 a.m. PST for us at the moment. And that is when, we get our Chaos Dungeons reset, our Guardians rate resets, our Unas reset, and we can go into the next day doing more stuff, right? But at that time, during reset, an extra Chaos Gate will spawn on that day. And I'll kind of show you this in visual, kind of a better visual. But when that Chaos Gate spawns, you can go and do it at that time, and you will get an extra Chaos Gate reward for that day. And in this case, on Thursday, right? The next day is Friday. You can still do World Boss the next day and also get that reward. Now, it's a little bit confusing. So let me go into this diagram, which might make things a little bit more simple to understand. Let's say it's Monday, right? Or Monday, we go do again, let's say we do Chaos Gate on, and this is NA West PST time zone, right? Reset is at 3 a.m. So it's Monday. We go and do our Chaos Gate at 1 a.m. PST, right? So we're done with that. We're finished with that, and we're going to give this a little bit of a check mark, let's just say, right? This is done for this day. No more for that day. Now, what happens is at 3 a.m., when everything resets, it doesn't say on your calendar, like, the little time thing right here, this little calendar right here, it actually won't pop up here that there's another one. But when you go to the place where the Chaos Gate normally spawns, another one will actually spawn. And you can do that and get the reward for that as well. And technically at 3 a.m. reset, right? That has gone into the next day. That has gone into Tuesday, right? So you're not using up your world boss reward that day because you're not doing a world boss, right? You're doing a chaos gate. So, but it's still not Monday anymore. It's now Tuesday. So effectively, because of that, you get the rewards for the 2 chaos gates, 1 chaos gate on Monday and 1 chaos gate on Tuesday, even though it doesn't spawn on Tuesday, because it spawned at that 3 a.m. reset time. So it must be exactly at the reset time for you to be able to take advantage of this. Now, that happens, Tuesday rolls around, right? And actually, this might not, I'm going to remove this one right here. Give me just one moment, because this one's actually not supposed to be there. Okay, Tuesday rolls around, and you actually don't get to double dip in this reward, unfortunately, because 3 a.m. reset, what is happening at 3 a.m. reset? On most days, I guess, right? Sometimes you can get it, most days you can't, because most of the time, 3 a.m. reset rolls around, and what that means is we're doing maintenance. So during maintenance, we don't have access to the game, right? So there's nothing here because of maintenance. Unless maintenance finishes early, then you can get that extra world boss, right? But if maintenance doesn't end early, you can't get this extra world boss, and you can only get the reward from that day. Now, next, we'll keep going down the examples, right? Just to hopefully make it really clear for everybody. Next, Wednesday, nothing spawns, so you can't get any double dipping that day. Thursday, again, you do, let's say, Chaos Gate at 1 a.m. again. 1 a.m. is your Chaos Gate time, 1 a.m. PST. 3 a.m. rolls around again, and you can get another Chaos Gate at that time and not take up the world boss on the next day. Friday rolls around, you have world boss on Friday. You do world boss at 1 a.m. Then 3 a.m. rolls around, another world boss will spawn, and you can do that and get the reward there. Saturday, same thing. World boss spawns at 1 a.m. But the one thing you need to know, and is very important, is that on Saturday, even though this Chaos Gate does spawn here, right, at 3 a.m. reset, and you can get the rewards for this, but it will take up the reward for Sunday as well, because unlike other days, right, unlike Monday where it's like, okay, Chaos Gate spawns at 3 a.m., next day is World Boss, right? Well, on Saturday to Sunday, on Sunday, Chaos Gate also spawns on Sunday. So because of that, you cannot get the reward for that, or you can't double dip that day, because even though you do the Chaos Gate at 3 a.m., because on Sunday there is a Chaos Gate that day too, you will basically just do the reward for Chaos Gate, and it'll just take up the reward for Chaos Gate on Sunday. And that's basically the same idea for Monday as well, right? So on Monday, since there's 2 spawning this day, you won't be able to double dip on the one that spawns the next day. You still will be able to double dip on one of these, right? Because only the world boss does not spawn on Monday, but Chaos Gate does, right? So you'll still be able to double dip world boss, but you won't be able to double dip on Chaos Gate that day. And that's kind of how this whole thing works. If you have Chaos Gate on one day and World Boss on the next day, you're going to be able to double dip that Chaos Gate that day. If you have World Boss one day and Chaos Gate the next day, you'll be able to double dip on the World Boss. But if there's both, then that gets a little bit different, or you have to kind of think about it a little bit, right? On Saturdays, you cannot double dip. On Sundays, you can, but you're not double dipping on both. You're just double dipping on one. And on Tuesday, you can't double dip at all, because during reset, that is when the chaos or the world boss spawns, and we can't play the game during reset on most Tuesdays. So hopefully that was a good explanation and helped you guys understand what double dipping is and how you can double dip to get 2 world event rewards in a day. Let me know down in the comment section if this helped you. Let me know if it's still confusing, and I'll try again to explain it to you in another way, hopefully. But yes, let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button, hit the sub button, ring the bell for notifications, and also I stream every single night on twitch.tv/MisoXTrue, starting at 10 p.m. PST. So hopefully I see you guys there, but if not, hopefully I'll see y'all on the next video. All right, guys, peace out.